Hey champions, what's up? It's your girl Champ and I'm back with another fabulous video. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like this video, and if you guys are returning, thank you. You know I appreciate all my champions. And today I have something super special for you that I've been promising for a long time. I'm gonna give you guys my natural hair routine. This is what I do when I'm styling my hair on the daily. I use all of these products and I would recommend them for you so they all have the Champ stamp of approval. All right, now let's get started. So the first thing that I do is wrap a microfiber towel around my body. This covers my shoulders and it prevents frizz. It also stops me from getting my hair products on my skin, which can cause acne and different things like that. So we don't want that. If you don't have a microfiber towel, you can always use a cotton t-shirt. And once I've wrapped that, I'm going to separate my hair for the braids. I just separate it. Try to get it as best of a straight line as I can. It doesn't have to be perfect. Pull that part to the front, and then I separate the other side. Pull the rest to the back. Then I take a hair tie. It doesn't have to be tight because you don't want to stretch your curls out too much, but you pull the hair to the back and just put it in a ponytail. The way it's separated, and you can tell the difference between the hair you pulled out that we have here in our two sections. Then the next thing I do is I take this 24-hour edge tamer and I'm gonna open it up and I'm gonna take a little bit on my knuckle, a pretty good amount. And what I do is I rub it on my hands like this, and then spread it on both sides, pushing backwards. This is the way that we're gonna pull each strand of hair for the braids. So I push it straight to the back, straight to the back, straight to the back, straight to the back. And then I'm gonna pull it this way and rub some on the other side, pulling it straight forward. You can add more if you need it. You want a good amount on all parts of the hair. This will make the braid last longer and stop flyaways. Now we're gonna do the first side. Just gonna make sure I have a good amount of this on there. Put a little bit towards the top because that's where we start our braid. And you can always add more through as you go. I'm gonna take this brush and just make sure it's all going the right way. So pushing the hair from the front, back, until it's nice and smooth. There we go, and then the hair from the back to the front, also making sure that you're separating it from the hair in the ponytail. And now we're going to start our braid. Then I put a small rubber band when it's about halfway down, just long enough to where it can reach here. The braid can reach to the back of my head. Put the rubber band on. And then I move on to the other side and do the same thing. So after I've braided both sides of my hair, I go ahead and take my ponytail holder out. And I start with my leave-in conditioner. I'm using Camilla Rose Curl Love Moisture Milk. And what I normally do is section my hair up into two sections. Two sides. This side first. You always start applying it, and you're going to use a lot of this, but the good thing is you won't do it every day. This hairdo will last for at least 2 to 3 days. So I'm going to use a lot because I have a lot of hair. Start at the bottom, And I always just smooth it in first. That's how you get the best curl definition, and then you kind of break it through. But smooth first. And you can always smooth again. That just helps it clump together and makes the curl definition really defined. A little bit more. If you're ever having a lot of frizz in your hair, that's probably because you didn't put the same amount of product throughout the hair. You want to make sure it's equal everywhere. So you get the underside, you get the top, you get the ends. Yeah. Frizz means the product wasn't spread evenly. Then I do the other side. Always start, work your way from the bottom to the top. That stops tangles and shedding. A little bit more as I work my way up. And even sometimes I'll break these sections into smaller sections, just so that I can make sure the product is spread evenly. After that, I run my hands through both sides just to make sure that it feels even and I don't feel any dry parts, which usually means you need more product or to add a little bit of water. Then I go to the next step, which is the Cantu Shea Butter for natural hair, and I use the Coconut Curling Cream. And this only add small amounts and you can build. Don't add too much because it is thick. So I'll just grab one chunk of this and start from the bottom. Remember, I do the same motion through all of it. I kind of smooth it, then I brush. Smooth it and get it clumped, which forms the curl definition. Brush it through with your fingers. I also like brushing with my fingers because then I can feel the tangles more. And I feel like you rip less hair when you use your fingers. When you use a brush, you don't feel the tangle, so you're just ripping right through it. Next part. When you do get a tangle, just pull down from the bottom, and usually the tangle will come out, and you won't even need a brush. Then you can separate with your fingernails or your finger, whatever you have. The tangle comes out much better that way. That's how I got my hair so long, you guys, not using a brush as much. To the other side. Make sure you also put a little bit of product at the end of the braids because you want that part to be defined as well. Don't worry about seeing a little bit of white in the product. Usually that will dry up and your hair will absorb it. There we go. The next product that I use is Camilla Rose, which is the same as the Moisture Milk, but this one is the Curl Maker. You don't need too much of this. This stuff is really great. It locks in the moisture and locks in the definition. So we'll go to this side. One section. And what I do with this really makes it like detangled and really locks in like the actual curls. I love this stuff. This is great for refreshing your hair like on the next day. You don't have to add all these products. I would just add this one. Pull it down. Put a little bit to the next one. See those pretty curls starting? Pull that to the back and do the other side. And make sure when you do your hair, you take the time to section it off, because if you don't, the product won't be evenly distributed and you'll just waste product. Half of it will look frizzy and you won't get the right turnout. If I don't have time to actually take the time to do my hair and I'm gonna rush, I don't even do it. I'll put it in a bun or some other type of hairstyle. This curl maker is also good anywhere you start to see a little bit of frizz. Like I see a little bit here, so I'll add a little more. Just a little bit. Smooth it through. That helps it clump and gets rid of frizz. Now it's time for the very last product, finally. I use Briogeo Curl Charisma. It's the Rice Amino Plus Quinoa Frizz Control Gel. This, I just kind of spread over the whole thing. I still try to get it even, smooth it. Make sure with each product that you apply, you smooth it and then rake it, even if you did it with the product before. A little bit more for the underside. I just use this product as like an overall cast to hold the definition. And it holds the moisture in there. A little tip for you guys, the more moisture that you hold into your curls, the more defined they will be. If you have any problems getting any of these products through your hair, just add a little bit of water. You don't need a lot, but you really should. They're all great for detangling. Then I throw it all to the back. I make sure I smooth the top. And I take these two pieces here. I take these two braids here. Hold it back there. Take a hair tie. Now when I do this, I usually go a little bit higher to the top. Tie my hair tie around each side. And then I push it down to smooth the sides. I have my hair now. Now all that's left to do is let my hair dry. I usually air dry because that's how I get the best definition. And like I said, I try to make each hairstyle last a couple days because as you see, this took a while and I also used a lot of products, so I don't want to, have to do it every single day and then I'm going to the store every day and spending all this money. So I let it dry as much as possible, air dry. And then I actually take my microfiber towel off. If you want, if you can let the whole thing air dry, I would do that. But if you're in a rush or you need to go somewhere or you don't want it on your skin, just take your microfiber towel and scrunch it a little bit too. Like I said earlier, a microfiber towel or a cotton t-shirt, if you don't have one, are the best things that you can use to dry your hair without causing any frizz or interrupting the curls. Now we let the hair dry and I'll see you guys in a few. So as you guys can see, my hair is fully styled, the braid is sleek, all them baby hairs are pulled in there, curls are fully defined. Take a look from the back. Okay, so I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I will list all of the products in the description box. Make sure you guys check them out, try them out, let me know how it works for you. Comment below if you guys have any questions. I'll try to get to everybody. And let me know what other tutorials you guys want to see or if there's any products that I should be trying. I'm down to try new things, so just let me know, guys. And thanks for watching. Jackpot.